President Shavkat Mirziyoyev reviewed the presentation on measures to improve the poverty reduction and social protection system. Details on that in the following report.
In 2020, Uzbekistan recognized that a certain part of the population is in poverty and started to support it. Financial and organizational measures were taken and the system was introduced. This has yielded results improving the living conditions for more than 3 million people who had been in dire straits for many years. The poverty rate has been reduced from 17 to 11%. The goal is to reduce the poverty rate from 11% to 7% in the next 3 years. With the current system, it is difficult to further improve performance. There is a lack of clear criteria for defining poverty, a holistic approach to lifting families out of poverty, and the allocation of funds. At the meeting held in Shavkat region on July 12 this year, the head of state noted the need for the new approaches in this direction, saying that from now on, poverty reduction and social protection will be carried out within a single system. The presentation considered proposals for comprehensive work in these two areas. In particular, on the basis of analysis, criteria for defining poverty and targeted lists will be formed, which will include persons with a unified register of social protection and families at the high risk of falling into poverty. Such status will be approved by the 7 and Mahalla activists by voting. All social services and assistance aimed at lifting people out of poverty will be provided by INSON centers. A unified questionnaire in the sphere of social protection and employment in 8 areas will be developed to study poverty factors. It will be used as the basis of assessing families' capacities and classifying them into 3 categories. Individual approaches and assistance will be applied to each family. A list of mahallas with a high level of poverty will be formed according to the same principle. The National Agency for Social Protection and Administrations will annually select 50 such mahallas and work to turn them into an area free of poverty and unemployment. To date, over 20 tasks have been assigned to assistant mayors. Therefore, the issue of poverty reduction has been related to the background. From now on, the activities of assistant mayors will be revised and the focus will be on poverty reduction and employment. Annually, 14 trillion sums are allocated for the poverty reduction, but these funds are distributed through 40 types of financial instruments, about 10 departments, and there is no unified approach. In this regard, the system will be changed. The distribution of funds will be carried out by the agency and administrations in the context of regions, districts, and mahallas based on the number of low-income families. The funds will be allocated primarily to lift families out of poverty. Monitoring of the implementation of programs aimed at poverty reduction will be organized in 3 stages at the level of mahalla, district, region, and republic. Public control in this direction will be strengthened. Instead of the practice of reserving jobs, it is planned to introduce tax benefits for entrepreneurs who employ persons in need. Vacancies will be fully digitalized, and an online platform will be created that will connect the customer with the home worker and the freelancer. Training of poor citizens in modern professions in the service sector will be established in Ishge Marhamat monocenters. Instructions have been given to ensure targeting and transparency of social assistance, increasing employment, and develop small entrepreneurship.